Welcome friends to another video, and today I'm going to talk about the house of Bentley, and this is Bentley for Men Absolute. This is a hidden gem, if you want, in the fragrance community. Nobody really talks about this fragrance, although I consider it to be the best fragrance that the house of Bentley has ever released. It's a lot better, in my honest opinion, than Bentley for Men Intense, which I also owned a couple of years ago, but I didn't like it, mainly because of the rum note found inside that one, which I can actually not stand. So Bentley for Men Absolute comes as a flanker to the original Bentley for Men that was launched in 2013, and this one was launched 1 year later in 2014. This is considered a oriental woody type of fragrance, and the perfumier behind this one is Michel Almayrac. This one features a very beautiful combination of notes, a very beautiful composition, and the scent is absolutely fabulous. This is a fragrance that's best suited for spring, fall and winter, especially on, let's say, cooler days. But I found myself wearing this one also right now in June, mainly because the temperatures were a bit low in the 20 degrees Celsius zone, and it was very rainy, and the wind was blowing, so it was really great to wear this one also in these conditions. First of all, I had a sample of this fragrance for a couple of weeks, and I enjoyed it from the first sniff. I fell in love with this fragrance, mainly because it features some very interesting notes. We have ginger and pink pepper in the opening, we have papyrus, we have frankincense, and we also get sandalwood in the heart notes. We have cedar, amber, moss, and also wood in the base. So it's a very heavy woody fragrance with some spices, but the main accords on my skin are frankincense combined with amber and also with wood. So these are the main accords. Everything else sits in the back as a base for these three accords, and the scent itself is simply amazing. The opening is very spicy. It's very, let's say, energizing, if you want, mainly due to the combination between pink pepper and ginger, but right afterwards, just in a couple of seconds, comes a huge blast of frankincense, which is simply amazing. And I'm gonna say it, this is one of the best incense notes that I ever smelled in a fragrance. And I tried to figure out with what fragrance does it resemble, and the only one that came to my mind was a fragrance from the house of État Libre d'Orange called Rien Intense Incense, which features basically a similar type of incense note inside, only that one is even darker than the one found in Bentley for Men Absolute. This one is a bit more tolerable, it's a bit more, let's say, enjoyable, if you want, mainly because we have that moss note that comes and gives it a lighter vibe. But the opening, as I said, is spicy, is beautiful, it's energizing, comes right after a couple of seconds. The incense note combined with a very beautiful creamy sandalwood note, and we also get a bit of sweetness from a papyrus and amber combination, and then we have cedar combined with wood and moss. Simply amazing. If you love incense, if you love amber, if you love woody fragrances, this is a must-have fragrance in your collection. Best suited for a more mature type of consumer, experienced. Also, I see this being worn especially in formal occasions, at formal events, business meetings and whatnot. So it's a very sophisticated, very elegant, very comfortable at the same time fragrance. It gives you a very good vibe when you wear it, and if you want, it empowers the one that wears it. It's that type of fragrance. In terms of performance, this one performs really great on my skin. I usually get 12 to 14 hours of longevity. And in terms of projection, it projects like crazy for the first 2.5 hours. Then I get a moderate projection for the next 4 hours and about 2 to 3 hours of light projection until it becomes closer to the skin and it stays there. So very good projection on my skin. I don't know on other people's skin how it behaves, but as I always said in my videos, I'm telling you my experience with this product. So I'm very satisfied with the performance, I'm very satisfied with the projection, and it attracts a lot of compliments. It's so good in attracting compliments. It's also very powerful, very masculine. It has a bit of sweetness to it, mainly due to the incense note combined with the amber and the papyrus. And every single time that I wear this fragrance, I'm going away with my mind and I start thinking about a very old church in which incense was burned for a lot of time. So it's a very comforting, very relaxing type of feeling, and that's why I do consider this fragrance to be actually quite good for those of you who appreciate aromatherapy. At least in my case, it works really great, and I do enjoy wearing this one. So I highly encourage you to give it a try, to give it a sniff, first and foremost, see how it behaves on your skin. See how it smells on your skin, because we are different people. So on my skin it may perform and smell incredible, but on your skin it may be a total different experience. Afterwards, as always, it's your money. If you want to buy it, go ahead and buy it, but be aware, this is a mature type of fragrance. This is a sophisticated fragrance for an elegant man, and I do not recommend it for younger crowds. This is my opinion. This pretty much does it for this video, guys. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. As always, be safe, be good. Peace.